Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ahchyam, Yahushai, Ahchyam, Rakha. Double honors to our venerable apostles and elders, our great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to Lord's elect, the house of David. As a brother Ahchyam coming back at you with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, there's going to be a testimony. I just woke up and, I just had a dream and I just wanted to share with brothers, just to boost brothers' faith, man. That the Lord said what he said, and it's very true. All right, as long as you believe, all right, have faith. I'm going to start off with Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." Okay. Now, the dream that I just had, it was, because myself and my brother, normally where we teach at camp, when we're going on our way home, all right, the road that we take on our way home is literally, when we're passing, we see the apostles every week. So, through the spirit, we always stop over after camp. When we're done teaching, we stop over at them. We say shalom, and then we stay there and we learn and so on and so forth. And we congregate together. And then after camp is over with them, we say shalom and we leave. So, this dream that I had, all right, it was I don't know how it happened, but there was a lights out situation, and we happened to be all together. It was myself, Bakwar, my brother, a few other brothers. I remember the priest Shaman, he was there. Abmawan Gabal was there. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabal, Apostle Raimlam, they were all there. And a few other brothers from the main camp. All right. And we kind of like got away. We ran and we got away, and we got to it looked like a wilderness, but it was on a mountain. All right. It was like on a mountain. And as we're all there, it was dark. It was in the evening, and we're in the wilderness. And then we looked up, and the skies just started to brighten up. We started to see chariots, man. Chariots just coming down, just flying over us. It was just a whole bunch of chariots. And I was like, oh shit. Bakar saw him first, and he was like, oh look, there's a chariot. And then we all started looking, and it looked like they were coming from a portal. They were coming from a portal, and it was just like the chariot just flying down, and we could see all kinds of different shapes. There was this particular one that came real low, and it looked like it had a seal on it. It looked like two keys that were sealed together on it. We didn't understand what it meant, but we looked at it and we said, oh, look at this one. This one has a seal, like two keys on it. It's like a seal, and we're like, oh, Barakatah Yahweh. And then the lights were crazy. So, we saw that, and then it was kind of like we're just waiting for the big ship to pull up. It was kind of like they were ushering in. They were coming in before the big ship makes its appearance. So we're just there, and at this time, it was like we knew what was happening in the world. But for some reason, it was like we could hear the chaos, we could hear the helicopters, we could hear people screaming and all that. But where we was at, it looked like there's no way they could find us, So then we're just standing on the mountain together, and then, brothers started to get a little hungry. I remember I was starving. I was like, damn, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, So we started looking around, and then there were a couple of trees that were above us, like real tall trees. I mean, like they seemed like they were miles up, like real tall. So then I remembered the precept, what I just read, and the Lord said He's going to feed us, and He's going to give us water to drink, and all these things. And I said, man. So then I stretched out my arm. I was like, man, this tree is so far. Imagine you could just stretch your arm out, and then you just grab the fruit, and we could all eat. So I stretched out my arm, and then all I saw was the tree started to come down. You know, like the fruit that was on it, it looked like fig fruit. You know, they were coming down. So they started coming down, and I had never had fig before. Fig tree, whatever. I never had that before. So I'm like, yo, I wonder what this is gonna taste like. You know, there was different colors. You had one that would look like yellowish color. You know, there was another one that looked more reddish, you know, but they were real small, but they like bunches, you know. So I'm like, yo, we don't even have water here to even wash them off. So we just gonna eat it like that. So I stretched out my arm up to the direction of the tree, directly up above our heads. And then the tree started to come down, like tall ass tree, like the branch was bringing down the fruit, literally. And then it landed in my hand. And I was like, oh, this shit heavy as fuck. So as I'm holding it, I'm thinking, all right, let me just hold off a little bit. So I kind of plucked it off, and then it stopped descending. So then I passed it to my brother, and then he distributed it around the brothers and the elders, and they all started eating. I seen Apostle Taj just eating it like it's nothing, just throwing it just like that. You know, he's like, yo, this shit good, man. Hey. And then we just kept looking at the chariots, you know. And then I was like, yo, let me try the other one, the red one. So I stretched out my hand again, and that one started to come down. Same thing. I'm like, oh. So this time I let it reach my palm, and I just kind of let it fall, and it just kept coming down. That thing was heavy. So I was like, oh, I see how this thing works. Once you reach your arm out, the tree automatically brings the fruit down. But once you pull your hand off, it stops bringing it down. But as long as your hand is underneath it, it's going to keep coming down. I said, oh. So then the priest shaman came over, and then he picked up another one, and then he sent it to the other brothers that were on the other side of us, because we were kind of split, but we were all together in the same place. So he took it there, and then it was myself and my brother with the apostles. We're standing there eating, and then the Apostle Rhymelop said, he looked at us and he said, man, ever since I met y'all brothers, I always knew something in the spirit that y'all are Levites. And he said, I don't know, you know, what tribe y'all from, or what y'all relate to, or whatever, but like in this lifetime, I don't know where y'all go back to, but I strongly believe that y'all are Levites because y'all are truly drawn to the Lord. That's what he said. And I looked at my brother, and then we kind of like, we felt like, damn, like we not worthy, like that, you know, like real humble about it, you know. But he said it, he touched his heart. And then he looked at us, and then he pointed at us, and he said, y'all are definitely Levites, like high level Levites in the spirit. And I was like, oh my goodness, like shit, you know, like, okay, you know, hey, Ahchyam, you know. But we just sat there together, and we just kept eating, you know. And then we praised the Lord, we're thanking the Lord, and we're just waiting to get delivered, just waiting, just sitting there chilling, waiting, you know. We had water, and then when we ate the fruit, I ate like 2-3 of them, and I was already full, to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm about to take a nap. Like, I'm good. I'm ready to go, you know? So I was like, I told my brother, I said, damn, this thing, I was sitting here thinking, man, I'm about to eat all this stuff. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I ate like 2 or 3, and I'm already good. So then I was like, man, the Lord did say he's going to feed us. And look, this is a form of him feeding us, you know? And man, you know, so, you know, we heard all the chaos that was happening. You know, it seemed like it was dark, but where we was at, the chariots was over us, so there was light there. You know, we had light where the chariots was at. You know, the fruits and everything had us on point. We were good. We didn't even need water after we ate the fruit. Like, we had everything was good, man. You know? So that was pretty much it, man. And I woke up and then like I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. And I said, nah, I'm just going to do a video because I might forget certain parts of the dream, you know. Now, I don't know what it means or whatever, but I just know that, you know, the Most High said he's going to protect us. And then I remember in the dream, I mentioned to Apostle Tahar, I said, oh, I remember a few days ago, I kept praying to the Lord. I said, Father, you did say you was going to feed us. Now, we're getting to a time where it looks like there's going to be a lot of scarcity. Now, you know, we are your servants. Show me, just give me a sign that you are gonna feed us. Just give me just a little sign. It don't gotta be too much. Just something that I know that, yeah, you were listening to the prayer that I came to you with, you know. So when I said that to Apostle Tahar, he said, yeah, brother, this is the sign. You know, we just got fed, right? So this is the sign that the Lord is with us. So there's nothing to be worried about, you know? And then we all just said, you know, we embraced each other. We all said Shalom, Yahbashmi, Shah Brakatah. We just sat there just rejoicing, just eating together. It was crazy, you know? So I just thought I'd share that, you know, with brothers, you know, hey, keep your faith up, man. You know, the Lord is not going to forsake us. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to forsake us, man. So, and I don't normally have dreams, but this was legit a sign that I've been asking for. And the Lord showed it in the form of a dream. So now I'm just chilling. I'm like, all right, you know, we know we're going to be good, you know, but that's what I remember. And then when I woke up, you know, my Eve was saying, she was like, oh my God, you had a dream. I had a dream too. She said she had a dream that she saw chariots. She said she saw a whole bunch of lights, you know, in the skies just coming down. And I said, yo, that's literally what I also had. Like I had a dream of chariots first coming down, lights, all kinds of different lights, different shapes, you know, all kinds of different things, you know. But hey, even in the dream, the brother was able to actually take a picture. You know, the one that had the it looked like the seal, like with two keys on it, but it was a seal. You know, my brother took a picture of it. He showed it to a brother. He was like, "Oh, look, this is what I was talking about. This is the one that's right next to us." I looked, and we're like, "Oh, wow, that's a different, you know." But yeah, so hey, man, you know, if you're doing this work, keep your faith, man. Keep your faith. We're so close to the end, but the Lord is with us. All right, keep your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Okay. So that's pretty much it, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, the Wadi Yah Ba'ashem Yahushai, and until next time, Shalom.